It's a fucking nightmare, you bitch!
What is up, guys? It's me, TheGamingD. Welcome back to another video. In this video is going to be another game review, and this game review is going to be on UFC 3. And in this game review, it's going to go by opinion-based things. So it's going to go by the things that I like and then the things that I dislike. So if you guys have any opinions about this game, I would love for you guys to tell me in the comments down below. But before we get into this, I want to say, first of all, I'm streaming. I'm recording this off of a new microphone. If you guys do want to see a video on this new microphone, please tell me. But yeah, I really hope it sounds way better than what I was using before and it's more clear. So I hope you guys do enjoy the audio for this video. Also, I would like to say I want you guys to go check out my Twitch because I have been streaming a lot lately, and it'll just be you'll know what's going on way more with the channel and with my Twitch overall if you come out and check me out when I stream. So go check that out. It's all the links are down below. If you don't want to, my link is twitch.tv/TheGamingD123, so go check it out. But anyways, let's get into this game review of UFC 3 with the things that I liked. So now with the things that I liked about this game, there's quite a few things. This is like the first game review that I've written down, almost like a full page of things that I like. So first of all, I want to say the things that I liked, like the game modes. There is a lot of game modes. You got Fight Now, Knockout Mode, Custom Fight Now. I don't know what that means by Custom Fight Now, but maybe it's like different weight classes facing each other, which would be really cool. We got Stand and Bang, where it's kind of like the knockout mode, but it's regular fighting. You got the same health and you're just standing up and fighting the whole time. Then you got Submission Showdown, where you can only win via submission. You got Career Mode, where you can play as a current UFC star, or you can play as a custom UFC star, whether it's a man or a woman, which is really, really cool. Then they have the Ultimate Team that they did fix up quite a bit this year. I'll get into that a little bit in later in this review. Then next we have live events. Now live events is kind of like upcoming pay-per-views or past pay-per-views, mostly upcoming. You can predict who's gonna win out of the card, and you can fight that fight and see if you can, get that. So let's say the next CM Punk fight, for example, he's gonna be fighting, I think, in the next pay-per-view, or it's in like August, I don't remember, but he's gonna be fighting. Let's say you say he's gonna win in the second round via TKO. Now if you go into the game and you play it and you actually win via TKO in the second round, I think you're gonna get a little prize in the game. They're gonna give you some stuff for it, so that's really cool. Then you have ranked championships, so it's like just the best people online, and that's honestly terrible. I would never consider doing that because people are freaking badass in this game. Then you got online, just like quick fights where you could just fight anyone anytime, just terrible people, good people, amazing people, it doesn't matter. Then you got the practice mode, where you can practice if you need to do submissions, fighting styles. And then you have the skill challenges. Now all of those were different game modes for this. This is a lot of game modes for a fighting game. I swear there's more game modes in this than there is in the most recent WWE game, and that's the WWE. There's a lot more going on when it comes to that. But yeah, so other than all of those game modes, you can have 4 fighters in Ultimate Team. Now that's cool. I think last year or the year before they made it so you could only have 2 or 3, but now you can have 4, and you can choose guys, girls, doesn't matter which one you want. You can have them as your fighters. Now also in Ultimate Team, you can do solo challenges instead of playing actual people. you can pretty much play Ultimate Team by yourself without playing online, which is a cool feature. They kind of did that with Madden, and I think they did it with FIFA. But yeah, it's really, really cool that they added solo challenges. It gives you another reason to play Ultimate Team for this game, because honestly I never played it in any of the other 2 UFC games on the PS4. They were not appealing at all, and I didn't enjoy them. But yeah, they got that. You can create a fighter and you can use them in the Fight Now mode. So they give you an option. It's not really a game mode, but you can create a fighter kind of like in a WWE game, where you create him, you can use him, and just fight regular people without doing like a My Career. So I think that was really cool. You can choose whatever weight you want in My Career. You can choose whatever weight class you want to be in My Career. Now this goes from like all the men's weight classes. There's like 10 of them, I swear. Then you have the like 2 or 3 of the women's. Now, that's amazing. That's amazing. They give you different options that you can do, and it's just really, really cool. Sadly, though, if you do pick a weight class, you cannot unclick it, and that kind of sucks. But yeah, it's really, really cool. So now with this game, you can pretty much change every inch of your person, whether it's a guy or a girl, and I'm going to give you some examples on things you can change. So hairstyle / color, you can change. Facial hair style / color, you can change. Body hair style / color, you can change. Eye color, skin color, body size, tattoos. You can pick your short style, your mouth guard, and even if you want to wear ankle wraps. Plus, there's a lot more that you could possibly do in this game. If you want to actually mold out your person's face, you can do that. You can, change the cheeks, how you want the cheeks, the chin, the nose. You can change the ears, goddammit. Like, what? The ears, come on. But yeah, it's really cool how they just made all this stuff compact into this game, and they're starting to realize this is a game people want, and this is a game people like, so they need to do it right. And that's EA. Like, EA does not do a lot correct in recent times, but that's them, and they're doing a pretty good job on this game so far. Now, in My Career, it's way, way easier to level up. Before, it was the toughest thing to level up your person. It was just the worst time of your life. You had to like spend your the money that you got in game, and that was just terrible. That was terrible. Now this year in the game, you have about, I'd say between 3 and 6 weeks, depending on the person you're fighting. Now you will have that much time, and you can go to a gym. You can learn different moves. You get like 100 points to use each week. You can choose if you want to promote the fight. You can choose if you want to train and get new moves. Or you can choose to train and just build up like your stamina, your strength, your punch power. Like, it doesn't matter. You can change every inch of your person. You can make yourself 100, 100, 100. I think another 100. Each, like, there's 4 parts of the leveling up process that you want to get at least above 90, or at least above 80. And I think it's like strength, toughness, the ground game, and then the stamina. You want to try to get those all in the hundreds, and it's way easier to do it. You can literally do it after. Like, you can get about 80 overall for everything in about 10 fights. That's not bad at all. 10 fights, you got like 4 or 3, not in UFC fights, and then you go into the UFC, have 6 more fights, and you're already like an 80 overall. It's crazy, and it just helps out so much. So I just want to say thank you, EA, for doing something right when it comes to My Career on this game. And the final thing I'd have to say is this game feels way smoother. It feels, more enjoyable. Like, it feels like the punches go perfect, how they're supposed to. It just feels smoother and not so, It's It kind of feels like the old UFC Undisputed games. It just feels really smooth. But yeah, that's about it for the things that I do like about this game. That's all that I really wrote down. I played quite a bit of this game, actually. Mostly my career. I did multiple guy characters on my career, and then I did, I think, one female character, which is really cool. So yeah, this game's great overall, but I'm gonna give you guys all the things that I disliked about this game, and let's get right into that. So this game feels more like Mortal Kombat. Now, the fighting style in this game, I do not like it. I wish they had it kind of like the old arcade games where you have to push square, triangle to punch, obviously with different hands, you know. You hold L1 to do a strong punch, you hold L2 to body punch, you hold R1 to block your face, you hold L2 or R2 to freaking block your stomach, and then obviously X and circle to kick. But now this year it feels like Mortal Kombat, and you actually have combos that you have to hit, like triangle, freaking X while you're pushing the thumbstick over to the left, and it's terrible. It's terrible. They should have never done that at all. There's nothing wrong with the fighting style in this game at all. I enjoyed it since like way back in like 2008 when the first Undisputed UFC game came out on the PS3. That was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. The fighting style isn't as great because you can do all of these things, you know, just play like you used to play back in the PS3 and the last two UFC games, but sadly, you're not going to be doing much. You're not going to be doing much, and it's just crazy that like this year they added two different strong punches that you could do. One's, you know, L1, hold L1 while you punch. You can, you know, do is just a strong hit. Then if you hold freaking R1 instead of blocking, you're gonna be doing like this hook punch, and it's dumb to block. You gotta hold, what was it? I think R1 and L2, or L2 and R2. You gotta be holding both of those in order to block your body. It's not a good style. They made it too much like Mortal Kombat, and I do not like the fact that they added combos in this game. It doesn't help. It doesn't make things easier. Things were already difficult enough when it came to a UFC game, and just how they, you know, designed it. This made it even more difficult and even harder to remember all the damn combos. But that's something that I did not like. Another thing I did not like is the submissions. They need to fix it. I like back in the day, I swear to God, back in the UFC Undisputed era on the PS3, they made it so the submissions were all whoever's faster. Alright, whoever's faster. I remember going over to cousins' houses with my PS3 and spamming square as fast as I could in order to win a combo. Or just win, oh, not a combo, win a submission. Like, you had to spam the hell out of it, and it was crazy. It was amazing. It was amazing. But now they made it so you get, I don't know, it's really confusing, and it's harder. You gotta like move your right stick, you know, up, down, left, right. You gotta try to fill up the bars before the thing, and then when the left stick thing pops up, you gotta push it that way before the other person pushes it that way. It's just bad. I don't like it at all. It's just terrible. Terrible. And then I have to say the final thing that I do not like about this game. Again, there's not a lot of things that I dislike about this game, but some of the things that I do dislike are very serious. This one is like the main one other than the combos. There's not enough blood. I feel like this year they cut down on the blood a lot. I don't know why. I remember back in the day on PS3. Now they can't say that the systems can't handle blood, because back in the PS3 the graphics were amazing and there was blood flying off of people and it was just covering the mat. Now it does not really cover the mat at all. You don't punch someone and see blood fly off. You see sweat, but you don't see blood. You don't really see people getting all bloody anymore. And I don't like that. I like to see a gruesome fight, and that's why people watch the UFC. Not because it's just enjoyable. It's not like no one would watch boxing, alright, if they were in rubber suits, hitting each other with rubber chickens. They would no. They would never. They wouldn't watch that. Maybe they'll watch it because it's funny, but they're not gonna watch it as like a competitive sport. They need to add the blood level to a whole new level, or even make it an option. If you want the crazy amount of blood that is would be realistic, there should be an option in the settings where you can change it and just make it so blood's very realistic and just everywhere. Every other fighting game I think has that option. I know WWE does. They have it so you can choose if you want blood on or off. In this, it just seems like people's eyes are swelling and bruising more than people are bleeding. It's either, they're cutting down on the blood in this game, or people just hit so weak these days. They're not like the old school fighters. But yeah, guys, that's just about it. That's my game review on the UFC 3, the newest game of the UFC saga. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe as always. Tell me how you feel about this game, and tell me how you feel about the older games as well. And again, don't forget, go check out all of my links down below, and just have a blast with them. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram if you'd like, and most likely Twitch. I would love you guys to follow me on Twitch, and then obviously subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not, if you want to see more content as always. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.